Well, welcome back, my chums. If you've seen the first video, it's South Shields. I did say that I was going to go out in the afternoon, and that's exactly what I've done. I've come down to the river, down the River Tyne, just to use the bait up really, as this morning was totally unpredictable. Didn't realise the sea was going to be that big, but it was still fun. Lovely sunrise. But we're here at the bikehub, which I don't know if it's right in the background there, down there. It's a bikehub on Waterside, should I say, on Newcastle side. It used to be the old Spillers flour mill many moons ago. I remember it still as a kid. I remember when it was up. Nice comfortable spot, cars parked a couple hundred yards away. It's nice easy fishing, just rods up on the railings. Normal fish for here, normally get some nice flounders, small codling, whiting, really depends what's kicking about. It is a mediocre tide today. I think it's something like a 1.1 low, which it's going down to. Low tide will be in about 2 hours, so I'm fishing 2 hours down, and I plan on fishing 2 hours up, see if I can scratch something out. Bearing in mind it is that time of year, things are getting a bit tough now for scratching fish out, but it's outside. That's all I care about, getting outside. So, without further ado, let us see if I can catch something for you. Right, I've got the same bait as this morning, guys, obviously. I just stuck it in the fridge when I got home, ready for being out. So I've still got some blacklug left. Mackerel. I have this time brought some peeler with us as well for when the tide turns. See if we're going to have a little bit of that. That's what I've been doing with this. They're very thick fillets. These are fish I caught through the summer, and they're chunky little buggers. Lovely fillets. Right, so we'll get some of this ready. I'll take that tail off first. Don't want massive baits here. Flounders won't be very big at the minute, if there's any around. Right, I want more silver. Actually, no, I don't. I'll do it this way. That's it. I like long, thin strips, and I like to get the belly of the fish as well, because I normally let that bit hang down beyond the hook. So we'll just get this all prepped up. Still a cracking day, like there's a bit of a westerly wind blowing up the river though. Just a breeze, and I think when the tide turns, when we get down to the bottom and it starts coming, it'll probably ease off. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. We've got little strips like this. I've got my black lugworm still and some crab, so we'll get this all prepared. Yeah, it's quite busy down here today as well. Doesn't seem at the moment because everyone's just went past. I have to keep turning the camera off. Some people don't like to be on camera, so I tend to let them come past and then start filming after that. How inconvenient, eh? There's nothing as yet. As I always say, I would expect fish on the first push of the new tide on the flood. It's normally when I would expect something the first hour or two, especially the little flounders. There has been big whiting still getting taken further up the river, in the mouth of the Tyne. And I believe the rat house in Sunderland's fishing quite well still for them. I really thought they would have went offshore by now, the bigger whiting, but they're still here apparently. Hope you're all getting out this weekend, getting yourself some fishing done, getting into the fresh air, out the house. That's what it's all about. Good for the mind, good for the soul. It is a lovely day though. So if you're watching this and you're planning on going out, I hope you have a good session. Hope you get into some fish, enjoy yourselves. Equally, if you've been out, I hope you've had a good session and enjoyed yourselves. I just wanted to say as well, getting close to 2,000 subscribers now, and I will work out some sort of giveaway when we hit 2,000 subscribers, which I'll organise at a later date. We're about 100 off or so. If I get that up to 2,000, which would be absolutely fantastic, I'd be over the moon. I'll organise a free giveaway. I'll also take this opportunity to say that I'm proudly now sponsored by Lenny's Tackle from South Shields. Lenny's a great guy. I've used the shop for a while now. I think everybody in this area knows Lenny and knows how good his tackle shop is, his bait and his gear. And he's been kind enough to sponsor me, help me out with a little bit of bait, which all goes into making content. It's not cheap. Bait, fuel. So yeah. So big thanks to Lenny for that one. Right. Keep at it and see what happens. Had our first rattles on the right hand rod there. Not sure if you can see that. A couple of rattles, which is always good. I'm hopeful that we'll get fish yet today, after this morning. But as I always say, if it's a blank, it's a blank. Doesn't really matter. It'd be nice to get something out today. Absolutely starving as well. I think I say this every single time. Every time I come fishing, I'm absolutely Hank Marvin. I've got the boss with us today. She's gone for a long walk, and I'm hoping she goes via a pie shop, brings us a pie back. Just fancy a nice mince pie, you know. I've changed the left-hand rod over to a plain lead, letting it roll about because there's not much tide pull, and I'm only casting about 30 yards. Left-hand rod, the right-hand rod, sorry, which I'm getting. Sorry, the left-hand rod has got the plain bob on. The right-hand rod is the one that we've been getting rattles on just there. That's still got the grip lead on. Hasn't come back as yet, but we might get something. I would expect a little flounder at least. Anyway, what will come first? Fish on me pie. There's lots of people giving a strange look, you know. They must all think I'm talking to myself. I'm quite used to it now. It doesn't really bother us. Just act like I'm a bit crazy. Woohoo! Yeah, I don't have to act, I am. Right, chums, we're getting bites on this rod as well now. On the left-hand rod with the plain bomb on. Bear in mind, I've only got lug and mackerel on at the moment. I do have my backup plan of crab, some frozen peeler. I'm not sure if you can see that tip, can you? Can you see it now? So I've got the frozen peeler as well, which will be going on. Definitely been getting rattles on both rods though. Oh, that was a bad one. There we go. Now those rattles might look massive, but I'm literally fishing 15 yards out, so, and I'm on braid. So there's zero stretch, so when the fish hits it, it really does get the rod to. And these tips are hybrid glass. Get this one in. The only problem with filming in places like this is there's so many people. They just, as soon as you start filming, they all stand around. I don't know if they just want a shot of fame. They just want to be on the video, which is fine if they want to be. There's nothing in this one. This is the one we got the first rattles on. Something's had a pickety pokey at that. get that changed, get some fresh bait on there. Get this one baited up and back out and bring you back. Well guys, that big bait before was actually a whiting. There we go. He calms down. Let's get him. Actually, I'll get him unhooked first because he's just in the tongue. There we go. On the mackerel, very skinny, very slim. There you go. Nice little white in there. First one of the session. I think it's got something. Looks like it's blind actually. Both its eyes look like they're diseased, which is not nice. Anyway, let's get him back. At least we're off the mark. Well guys, we've got a bait. Got a bait, it's a good one as well. Cracker. Ooh. Ooh. Well, I've just put two crab baits out there. Got a rattle straight away on the right hand rod. But it seems to have subsided. And yes, I did enjoy my pie. Greg's finest, big mince pie. Cannot whack it. Not as hungry now, it'll keep us going till I get in. We're roundabout on bottom water now. So what I plan to do now, from now until I leave, a couple hours up, I'm going to be putting crab on one hook, lug and mackerel on the other, on both rods. See what we can pick out, if anything. I mean, it's a bit early for them to be on the crab anyway, and generally I've found in the past that fresh crab always works better than frozen anyway. But I think that's just locational, to be honest. We're getting a few nibbles though, it's the main thing. A couple of nibbles. Mind you, hardest place to film. There's people passing all the time, people everywhere. That's what happens when you fish urban styley. I'm confident. I think we'll see a flounder with a bit of luck. Hopefully not just whiting, although if it's whiting, it's whiting, so be it. I don't think I'll be filming here again, to be quite honest with you. I wanted to film here just to show you another mark. It's easy access as well further down. If you've got any disability or anything like that, you can get the car parked right up against the wall there, the path, and then fish out your car, which is a couple of gentlemen down there doing now. So I did want to show you because it is accessible for that reason. It's easy fishing. Well, we're on bottom water now, guys. Starting to get rattled. Right rod's been going up. I'm still on crab on one hook and mackerel and lugworm on the other. But hopefully in the next sort of half an hour we should see some action. I'll bring you back if we do. Well, unfortunately, guys, the fishing's shite. It is that time of year when it's really difficult, especially in the river. It's sort of hitty missy. I think just moving these out of the mud, get some movement. If anything comes and investigates, I think I'm probably going to be starting to hit the further up the coast, the beaches up north for the flounder, to be honest. So that's what I did plan to do this morning, but obviously went to Shields and then came here. Well, it's been a long day. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. It's now 5 to 3. I'm surprised I've stayed up this long. Well, this is what you do for the sport, isn't it? You've got to go out and try. I'm certainly not going to catch anything if I just sit at home mulling over where I'm going to go. But this is normally a canny little spot. I think I prefer it in the winter more. There's less pedestrians and the fishing can be quite good. You can get some pretty decent codling up here actually. You wouldn't think that today because the baits have come back literally untouched. apart from the fish we had. I've had a couple of bites as well, but nothing's come of those. Yeah, slightly disappointing, but that's fishing. That's the way it goes. I'm just sorry that it's not very enjoyable for you guys. There's not really much to show, but that is the nature of the beast. There's not even any crab activity. Not even getting the crabs. I'm going to give it another couple of more casts and then make my way home, I think. So let's hope something happens there. Right guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to leave it there. It's been very quiet and it's getting very cold. It's been a really tough last 2 sessions. Hopefully better things to come as the year goes on, but you have to try, don't you? But as I said, thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. And I'll see you in the next one. Take good care of yourselves.